Let's move to a festive, just for fun segment. What does each team need for Christmas? And we're not going to go through each one, but each one of us is going to, pick the teams that we think we know what they need for Christmas. So, Jesse, let's start with you. What do you got?
I think right now UF is hoping that under their tree this year will be a transfer portal quarterback wrapped up with a bow, who has no, you know, illicit illegal materials on their phone or computer,
Always
who
helpful.
is, able to be consistent when he runs the ball or throws the ball. So I think that's probably number one on UF's list.
Or
Uh,
leaves to go to the NFL when they don't need to go to the NFL.
yeah. I also think a team that we haven't talked about today, and I don't want to leave them out, is I think Auburn is just really hoping that they have a good compliance officer under the tree in the AD's office and a really great crisis public relations manager's business card just wrapped up under the tree.
Those are some good ones. Can't deny that. Matt, who do you got?
I think Tennessee is going to be looking under their tree for some defense this year, trying to find some decent secondary people, some decent mid-level defenders. I think UGA is probably going to go looking for another national championship under their tree, but they're going to be really disappointed when all they get is a trophy for winning the Peach Bowl, because unfortunately, I think that national title is probably under Michigan's tree this year. I think. Florida, I think, is going to be looking for some new coordinators here soon. So maybe they want some new folks. I don't think they can fire Napier yet. I'm telling you guys,
some for them.
Napier is Butch Jones version 2.0. I've said it before.
Yeah.
So is Beamer, Paul. You wait for it. Beamer's going to have some regression. It's coming next season. I'm going to go ahead and write it down right now.
Just waiting for the cliches from Napier. That's the key item for a Butch Jones.
Drinky's already hit that.
Yeah.
Did y'all see Butch throw his team under the bus the other day in a presser?
No, I missed that.
He said, quote, no, I can't quote it, but he said something about how the team needs a better culture. And it's Butch. You know how Butch is.
Yeah. Well, Kentucky kind of ruined my joke. I was going to say they need some players on the offensive side of the ball, but poof, they've got them before Christmas. So Stoops shored up that shortcoming. So Texas A&M needs a coach. I'm just going to say it.
Not yet. Another couple of years.
No, I'm saying they have a need. They don't, it's not materialized yet. But if we want to be honest, and I'm going to say something that Matt, you may really have an issue with, but I think Coach Drinky at A&M would do a better job than Jimbo has.
Damn.
Because I mean, look at who he's
been fired.
Look at who he's had to work with, and nothing has happened. Where on the flip side, look what Mizzou did this year with less talent, much less talent. I mean, if we want to get down to it, I mean, it's a gross mismanagement of talent, is it not? I mean, am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
I'm flabbergasted, Wes. I'm speechless.
Jimbo is the name, but if you just put everything else aside, took the previous history that you know about both coaches and just watched what they've done this year with the talent that they've had, I mean, come on.
Well, we thought that A&M got taken for a ride when they hired Jimbo to begin with.
Yeah.
Because the only thing he had in his hat was winning a national championship with Jameis Winston.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and even that situation was going downhill before. Yeah.
I will still say, and I will argue till kingdom come with this one, because that was the year of kick six. Okay. I still say that if Alabama goes to that championship over Auburn, FSU does not win that natty.
Yes, I mean, that's an interesting point as well. And then I just had a couple more. This one goes specifically to Vandy fans. Okay, Vandy fans need some expectations because I think things are going to continue to get better. So hey, let's get those expectations going.
Wes, what
I know.
have you been drinking? We've
No,
agreed not to
no.
drink before coming on the podcast. You're saying Drinky should be at Texas A&M, he'd do a better job, and now you're saying Vanderbilt fans should have expectations? What is this?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look, I'm not saying Vandy's gonna gonna change the world or anything, or they're gonna contend for the East next year. But I mean, I think Vandy fans should have some expectations. I think it's just become accepted for them to not have expectations. I mean, losing is just as much of a culture as winning, right? So I think it's time to kind of rethink things over there. I don't know. You never know.
I humbly disagree, but you do you, bud.
And then we've already mentioned it, but Auburn, they got the coach that was on their wish list, but now that all they need is some scruples. I'm just saying there as well.
Man, Wes came out here with a Gatling gun tonight, guys.
Hey, it is called Just for Fun, right? I mean, this is just all just for fun stuff. So
Auburn fans are about to be all up in your DM.